With the help of Muhammad Ali's acclaimed trainer Angelo Dundee, Leonard soared to a welterweight world championship in only 3 years, confirming his arrival as boxing's face of the future.
When Ali left, we never thought there would be another major attraction.
Sugar Ray Leonard was, when Muhammad Ali left, the black fighter to come along and the next superstar was Sugar Ray Leonard. Everybody had him, even Detroit. He was the champion, the new guy that's going to take everybody to new heights. Once he reached a certain plateau, once he arrived and became that, he, from the black standpoint, became too friendly with the whites. So they deemed him as the white champion.
My family was really down and out, and I felt it was my obligation to really help them out. Little Ray, he's 3 years old. I'm going to make sure that he has all the things that I didn't have when I was coming up. Who's your favorite boxer? There you go.
Sugar Ray had it all. He had the looks, he had the ability, he was agreeable to white America, and not only just black America. Sugar Ray was a marketing marvel.
Reach it up, feeling up. Sugar Ray's turning 7-up. America is turning 7-up.
This is a boxer, you know, this is a gladiator, and he's being, celebrity-wise, he's being moved over to the entertainment field.
So you're the champ, huh? Yeah.
His popularity was something that transcended the boxing world. There were people who never watched boxing at all who knew who Ray Leonard was.
He's a sellout. Because he smiles, he's in the commercials. So the hate comes in. And it started from his own people. And Thomas Hearns was coming up from Detroit. KRONK Jim, he's getting all these knockouts. So the blacks gravitated to him as the people's champion. He was named that, the people's champion. He's fighting for the people. From the Motor City Cobra, he's fighting for the people. So everybody from pretty much the whole Midwest was rooting for Thomas Hearns. If you was middle class black or upper, you was rooting for Sugar Ray Leonard. And it became an epic fight of a man who was the people's champion, who was unfairly judged and accused of selling out and being commercial and being too friendly to white America. Actually took a bit of bitterness into the ring with him that day. A lot of people didn't know because they weren't born yet when this was going on. And everybody's talking about this Mayweather Pacquiao fight and everything, the circus that's surrounding it, that's making it bigger than life, thinking that it would be ruined by the longer it takes for the fight to happen, that the public will lose interest. Back in 1980, Ray Leonard, as you know, was on a collision course to meet Thomas Hearns. The fight was delayed and put off for over a year. After all the public's demands, Bob Arum had Thomas Hearns.
I have never seen a welterweight hit as hard as this kid. Nobody. With his size, he's going to get to anybody, any of these welterweights. That's for real. Nobody is going to beat this kid.
And he knew he had something huge. And the fight didn't take place when everyone thought it should. And Arum, with the power he had with the media, they attacked Ray Leonard at every cost they could.
You are dodging that man.
Well, the fact is just what they say. They've made statements that I'm trying to get away from Thomas Hearns, that I'm afraid of him. The only thing that I fear is the fact that they won't give me the money that I deserve, the money that I want.
Aren't you afraid he's going to beat you?
I'm not afraid of any man.
Are you going to fight Thomas Hearns?
I'll fight Thomas Hearns
when he reached the statue and the popularity of Roberto Duran.
Thomas Hearns kept winning. That's what a lot of these fighters today don't understand. They lose a fight to somebody and still call out the top guys. It's like, dude, you lost. You know, if Thomas Hearns would have lost one of those fights, you would have never saw the epic fight. That's just how it goes in boxing. When the public cries for it to the point where it can go no higher, then you have no choice but to make the fight.
Hearns does not have the popularity of Duran. Who else is there for you to fight?
Tommy, is that your friend there?
Okay, do we have another question?
We perceived that as them ducking Thomas Hearns.
But the rivalry continued to simmer as Dundee deferred the fight for nearly a year.
I said, what for? Not now. Let it get juicy, because I can smell it when it's going to be a big, big promotion. I turned Hearns down.
You don't get to this point by just fighting nobody. They say Floyd ducking and dodging. You don't get ranked pound for pound or known as one of the the greatest fighters to ever live fighting nobodies. It's just that I make them look like nobody. I make eight fighters look like D fighters. It's not my fault that I'm that good.
Manny Pacquiao is a hell of a fighter. He has a great trainer, which is Freddie Roach, and if that fight presents itself, then I'm gonna take full advantage of it.
So for the record, do you want to fight Mayweather?
For the record, yeah. I don't got to call no specific name, but I never known a fighter to turn down $25 million to go get $6 million. I never know, not to take a drug test.
And that's what they did. They made the fight an epic fight by them both winning. They both kept winning, and there was nothing for them to do but fight. But it's the same scenario with Floyd and Pacquiao. Bob got Pacquiao. He wants the fight to take place. Floyd is not taking the fight unless they agree to the terms. Bob has turned the media against Floyd. And then when it happens, then we'll see. We'll see how the outcome of the results will be. But it's the same scenario that happened over 20 years ago. So I thought that was pretty interesting. And y'all can tell me your opinions on what you think about this.